Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham, Rakakadash, the one to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone, the ruler and teach well, and Shalom to all the sins that I can push your true hope and faith out the four corners of the earth. So, Shalom. This lesson, going into statement that the other apostle Tahar had made yesterday on this video. It says, this man knows that he's going down, / the blue letter. And he had made the statement early on in the video. He said time is speeding up, which is good for us. And, that's true and that's beautiful. That's your path. Because Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, he's squeezing that time for Esau Edom, our arch enemy. And he's about to put us in power again. Yahweh Tazah would be an elect number, man. And we're going to rule forever in righteousness, man. Heathen, especially no damn Edomite, will have power over us ever again. And all of Israel are going to be saved. And all of Israel are going to be made righteous, man. So it's a beautiful thing of what Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, is doing for us. So I'm going to jump right into it. It's just a couple precepts I'm going to get. And he also made the statement of don't be discouraged if things are speeding up. You just adjust. Now I get that in 2 Peter. But starting off with, really the banger in Matthew 24 and verse 22, straight into the point. It says, and Lord, when this be edified, Matthew 24, I started 21, it says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And it's going to be hell and high water, everywhere we go, man. It's going to be like the Purge, man. It's a spirit. I was watching some of the old Purge movies, man, and all you heard was, screams, man. Women, children screaming, shots being rung off, Esau running around with trucks with, what's that machinery called? Machine guns and all that. I can't remember that machine. That weapon, whatever, but all these different, weapons and things of that nature. Not only that, we know Yahweh Basham Shai going, bring them animals out them cages, out the zoos, out the, the woods, woodworks, out of these different places, to be another sword too, another hell, demons. So this is going to be a time, not like no other, man. But as the scriptures say, no harm, roughly paraphrase, shall come upon thee. The elect, is going to be protected under Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai's pavilion. But for all the other people, especially 2/3, because, salvation is only for Israel, but on this side, only elect will obtain it. You 2/3, man, y'all not going to have protection because y'all don't have the understanding. So, therefore, y'all dead while y'all live, man. Y'all really, you're just waiting on your death, man. Waiting on that appointed time. And a lot of you, Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai is saving, for Jacob's trouble. But verse 22 of Matthew 24, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that's right, man. So, it's a beautiful thing, that Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, is speeding up the times, man. Because, Jake get worn out, man. Brothers get worn out. Elder Apostle Torno down, getting up every morning. Some brothers got to wake up early morning. Some brothers don't, but still got to work. And then you come home with a bag full of holes, man. You may get up with some money or whatever, and then you got to pay this bill. You got to pay this food, grocery, gas, something that happened with your car. You having car problems. Family, or relatives or whatever, man. So it's a beautiful thing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, was shortening the days, and ultimately because of who? This damn devil, Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. Because if the Lord gave him more more time than what he's giving him, then no flesh will be saved, as it says, man. What does this man want? He wants total control, total surveillance. That's why he putting up all these different flock cameras and things of that nature. And these machines will, when you pass, they read your license plates. They're tracking, your movements, your route patterns on a daily basis. And you want to get into that point ultimately to be inside you, because that's the only way he can be as Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And that's, because he wants to be as Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's prophecy, man. He want to hold you in this small little 15-minute city where you don't have to go anywhere, because conveniently he put everything in a certain radius, man, a short radius, man. Speaking, all these different, towers of G's and 8s, 9, G's just cooking, just literally cooking you, man. So no flesh will be saved, with this damn devil, man. Coming with his draconian, harsh laws, no thinkers, straight workers, man. Ain't nobody gonna be left, man, under this man, new agenda, man, 2030 agenda and things of that nature, man. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his appointed time for Esau Edom to fall is what is near, man. Is approaching us, man, and it's a beautiful thing. Like the scriptures say, an end is come, or the end is come, man. The end of Esau's kingdom, man, his rule. It's over, man. It's coming to an end. And a lot of these curses, as the other Apostle Torah was going into that video, is falling upon who? These damn Edomites, man. Now you see a lot of them struggling. Gotta pay these big-ass car notes. Meanwhile, the economy is terrible. Paying for gas, mortgage, or rent, whatever, man. Through. And on top of that, they got to deal with, the president being wishy-washy, don't know what's going on. They're infighting, knowing not what to believe in. Do we believe both parties are corrupted? Do we still believe in Trump? Am I still Mac? They're done, man. Esau don't have no mental peace anymore, man. It ain't like the 60s and the 70s where, Jake was bottom, and Esau was booming, man. Making all these damn different, Edomite movies and shit, man. Going to the moon and things of that nature, man. Driving all these damn old schools or whatever. It ain't like that, at the bars and, a lot of the older days was, man. Nah, it ain't like that no more, man. These elites, they look at you regular Edomites, man, as the, basically scum as well, man. We know, they look at Jake even worse, because they hate Jake. It's that perpetual hatred in Esau. So a lot of these elites are Edomites, whether they be Amalek, that's still of the, the house of Esau, but they still, they look at you regular, middle class working Edomites, man, as nothing, man. They see that their project over here in America, which is, this place is a project, it's experimental, corporation. They see it, it's done. They have no use for it, so they're moving on. What's next? Kind of get that in second Esdras. So it's a beautiful thing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is shortening the time for us, man. Because soon, man, do we, have to go through Jacob's trouble, which is, it's really not for us. It's for 2/3 of our people, aka the can't get rights, because, They just can't get right, man. No matter how much information, facts, no matter how much judgment Yahweh Shem Shai bring to their attention every morning, they still won't change, man. Their hearts is fully set, to do evil, man. So, Yahweh's trouble, Jacob's trouble, is really for 2/3 of our people, man. But for us, we still gonna be thrown in that fire. But Yahweh Shem Shai, He's gonna have us, man. He's gonna bring us out of that fire, man, and turn us into the golden, even more precious than a golden wedge of Ophir. But this is 2nd Ezra's, 2:13? 2nd Ezra's 2:13. It says, Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. Whew! The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, I'm going to read that again. 2nd Ezra 2:13. I'll read this one in a while. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you. And that's what we doing, man. We're prophesying daily, making these videos and things of that nature, making these from Elder Apostle Tone on down, the apostles, the bishops, and the elders on down, sister brothers on down, teaching this right doctrine, going on the highways and hedges, prophesying, bringing a reporter to on Esau, Edom, and these other heathen nations, as well as you 2/3, man. And we're hoping, that we labor not in vain, man. We're hoping to Yahweh Tazah, Lord willing, that we receive the reward, man, salvation, man, those new bodies with spiritual power. Pray for few days unto you. And that's what we're doing, man. We're praying for few days. We don't want this kingdom houses to continue forever. We're not in that spirit, man. We ain't in the spirit of mirth. We're in the spirit of mourning. We asking how long Yahweh Shem Shai. When is Esau Edom's appointed time to fall? When is the kingdom going to be implemented on earth, man? And we asking that unto Yahweh Shem Shai continually. Because we in our right minds, man, from Elder Apostle Torno down. We don't want this place to continue. We don't find pleasure waking up every day having to go for work and slave for a kingdom that's not even ours. For chump change, man, that you get and receive, like I said, like the scriptures say, a bag full of holes, man. You have all this stuff you have to pay for. High-ass prices, man. Food items, high as a mug, man, for 5 items, man. It costs you $100 to live a healthy lifestyle, like the brother Quab say, of GMS Baton Rouge, man. It costs, man. Like, damn, just a okay, decent sandwich or a bowl, you would get them bowls, like from Caves, a place down in Baton Rouge. $20, and it's barely food on that. 23, 24, and much more. So you're damn right we praying for a few days, man. Having to pay for damn bottled water, man. Well, come on, bro. What are we doing? Paying for, as I'm looking at my bottled water, a gallon of so-called natural spring water, man, in a plastic casing. Paying for honey, all this, man. So, you darn skippy, we're praying for few days, man. We praying for Yahweh Shem Shai, Baba Kushai, Shalak Yahweh Shai, Ita. By my heart, send Yahweh Shai now in speed, Yaratazah, Lord willing. Shorten the days of Baba Kushai. Because we want the kingdom, man. We want to get out of here, man. We tired of being under this damn devil. Esau, Edom, man. Walking in the store, Edomites looking at you like you the problem. Nah, y'all the damn problem, man. Yeah, Jake Wiki, he's want to get all on these social media sites and say this about Jake. Nah, y'all are the true problem, man. Look at y'all rap sheet and what y'all are continually doing, man. Everywhere you go, man, you are destructive, man. you're a destroyer, man. What Oppenheimer said, I become the destroyer of worlds, man. You Edomites are destructive, no good for nothing people, man. And you must be taken out of power, man. And after that, you're gonna go into captivity for 1,000 years, and then Lord gonna do away with you, man, because you have no purpose, man. It says that ye may be. It says, pray for few days unto you that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, that's right, man. Like Yahweh said, man, I go and to prepare a place, for you. He said that over 2,000 years ago, man. And like I brought out, I went back home. GMS Baton Rouge camp. We were going into rulership and things of that nature, and I brought out the point. It says it's at least 2 trillion. Thing is 2 trillion. At least that's observable by the astronomers' eyes, through the telescope and space shuttles. 2 trillion galaxies, man. So the Lord, been working, man. We gonna have everything like the scriptures say. Brother paraphrasing, that's the latter part, man. The Lord is gonna give us 10 cities, man. But it's gonna have thousands upon thousands of different galaxies, man. Different galaxies, planets for different purposes, man. Thousands and thousands of chariots, thousands and thousands of slaves, man. Yes. And plenty, sex, man. All that, man. We're gonna get everything, man. And we're gonna be made righteous, man. Which is the most beautiful thing, man. Immortality, not sinning, man. So we ain't gonna die, man. We're gonna overcome, death, man. Death and hell, man. The Lord is gonna give us that newness of life. We're gonna give us those new bodies, man. And implant into us wisdom to what? To not go off, to not think an evil thought, to not think of going into another man's woman, man, or just these demons plaguing our mind, man. Just saying some off, quite frank, just off ass shit in your mind, man. Demons plaguing you and things of that nature, man. Time. But like I was saying, demons plaguing your mind and things of that nature, man. So it's a beautiful thing, in which I'm gonna make a part 2 video. I gotta move around or whatever. But it's a beautiful thing that Yahweh Basham Shai shortening the time. And who's he shortening it for? For the elect, man, because that's the only only Jakes, other people, the heathen can't receive salvation at all. That's the only Jakes that's asking Yahweh Basham Shai to take this damn devil down, man. So when you gonna set us up, man, in righteousness, man, when is all the evil in the earth gonna be cleansed, man, by your fury and your righteous judgment, man. And that's what we're praying into the Lord continually. Like Elder Apostle Gabar made that basically the decree, man, put up more curses on this place, man. Ever since then, brother's been going hard, man. Continually cursing this damn day out throughout the day, man. Asking the Lord when, when are you gonna send, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, to deliver us, man, from the hand of the enemy, man. From the one that smote us continually and daily. But Lord willing, come right back with a part 2, Yahweh Tazah. But Lord willing, so that edifying, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai Basham, Rakakodash. The abundance of the apostles, bishops, elders, a great millstone, the rule, and T12. DJ about, Babal, Kwan Shalom.